Hi guys, welcome back. I meant the Golf MK7R. This is my chosen weapon in the amateur racing scene in Kenya. Now, just a little bit about this car. This is a baby that I acquired in 2021. She is a 2014 MK7, obviously Golf and she puts out 296 horsepower. Again, there are obviously losses, right? Because yeah, our fuel is not as good. So ideally we'd have some losses, like let's say 20 horsepower. So ideally it would come out like 272 horsepower. And it is an inline 4 turbo IS38. And what else about it should I tell you about? So it runs 18-inch alloy wheels, Cadiz wheels. Something interesting about VWs is they name their wheels after cities. So this wheel, Cadiz, it's located in Spain or Portugal. You guys will correct me, I think it's Spain. And on the Mach 6 GTI, we had the Detroit wheels. Those obviously come from USA. So you'll notice in Pretoria's, those come in the Mach 7.5s. Those are named after South Africa, obviously. So basically, that's something interesting that you should know about the R. So some of you might be wondering, you have not seen the MK7R coming in green. Well, there's a hidden story about this green. It's actually been done, but for now, let's just explore. Why Gamora? I'll tell you about the green in a bit. Did you hear that? Before I got Gamora, I had a very awesome car, Mach 6 GTI. She was called Mandy. Story for another day. And it was my first taste of power. And obviously, I tried to just making that turn. I tried to get the most out of her. Obviously, I love drag races, but everyone kept saying the front wheel drive is handicapped. And truly, I saw that because obviously torque steer, putting down power only on the front wheels, you're not going to have a good chance of winning against an all-wheel drive car. So basically, that's when I decided that it's time to move on to a new platform. Not so new, still a Golf, but the ultimate Golf, the R spec. So obviously, as you guys know, the Touareg, there is an R. Why are these people following me? So the Touareg, there is an R spec. The Touareg, there is an R spec. The Tiguan, there is an R spec as well. And same thing for the Golf, there is an R spec, and I decided that this would be the platform that will enable me be competitive in the amateur racing scene in Kenya. And boy oh boy, was I right. This thing, I was not in the right gear, but pulls like crazy. As you can hear, no torque steer. Obviously, there are some things that are causing it not to kick down as fast as a KO3. Story again for another day. You have to be tuned to the next episode to find out more about that. But yeah, like it was just gripping and going, something that I did not find with the Mark 6 GTI. And something else about it being the ultimate Golf R is obviously it has the highest horsepower. There's the TSI, the GTI, and the R, as I said earlier. And as well, it looks really good, especially the Mark 7 platform looks really, really good. And it's something that I really wanted to experience in the Golf platform. And yeah, as I said, I'm a lover of Golfs, so this was definitely a no-brainer. And then finally, it was my dream car. As soon as I discovered the beauty of Golfs, I knew that the Golf R would be it. I had spotted it a lot along the roads, and it just looked very pristine, the Mark 7 Golf R. So I knew that it's something that I need to acquire and enjoy, because boy oh boy, man, let's see this. Guys, just look at it go. Like, it's just phenomenal. Especially the handling it's just a notch higher in comparison to the Mark 7 GTI. There are haters who say, Ati, why would you spend extra money on a Golf R? We see you. And really, the GTI, yes, it's nimble, but at the end of the day, nothing can beat how VW have really optimized this chassis for the Golf R to be able to just sprint and go and do some crazy things as well on corners. It doesn't like scrape, it just goes. So guys, that's why Gamora. And final thing, I've mentioned it a lot, the Golf R is very agile. It's a car that you can beat up really against some really cool cars that also hopefully, if all goes well, you might see them on the channel. But number one, the BMW 135i, obviously it's an inline 6, not an inline 4 in comparison to the R, but some could say that it is a competitor. The only thing though about the BMW 135i is it comes with a rear wheel drive. So obviously when you put the two together in a drag strip, equal power, yeah, the R definitely has it. Even if the BMW 135i has more power, the Golf R still has it. Number two, we also have the Audi S3. The Audi S3 is really the sister to this car. VW, Audi Group, obviously, as you guys know, same thing. So it obviously, because of the four rings, you have to pay a premium for them. But nonetheless, it is a competitor. And yeah, you've probably seen a lot of S3s, very beautiful cars as well. Then number two, okay, finally I've said number three, sorry guys, I'm just exhilarated with this awesomeness. And then finally number three, we have the Hyundai i30N. Not seen any in Kenya yet. They have more or less the same horsepower. The only downfall for that car is, yeah, it's a front wheel drive. Again, Mark 7R shines because of this all-wheel drive car that punches above its weight a lot, even in drag. So basically what I'm trying to say, Gamora, super agile, beats a lot of opponents in the same galaxy. So when I say the same galaxy, I'm speaking about the competitors. And as well, it's a looker, really. It really is a looker, and it's one of those cars where people would be, you know, they would look down on it, similar to Gamora. You'd be like, this is just a Golf. Again, it's just warning me about pressure loss.
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Again, beauty of VWs. So as I was saying before, punches above its class, beats a lot of competitors, and we're going to see how well it does in this racing season. And then finally, it has a lot of healing ability. When I say healing ability, you see, pressure loss. There are so many things that also we've been trying to sort with the car, and once we figure it out, it just goes back to being a monster that she is. So that's a very quick intro about Gamora. So next time we're going to be looking at what I have done with the car. Why does it sound beastly? Yeah, not all Golf R's sound like this. And we're going to see what sauce we're going to be putting into it to make it a super competitive car in 2024. As of now, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends. What would you like to see on the channel? Please let me know so that we can be able to grow, and I can also share content that is relevant to you. But for now, bye bye, and thank you for tuning in to Shleenanigans. See ya.